Hi! Hello, ladies, gents, and all the Jade Druids out there getting that nerf bat. We return to our free-to-play adventure. I have done the brawl that was available. I have been debating whether to put this on the channel or not, but I don't think I will because I've never found Tavern Brawl videos from other YouTubers to be all that interesting. I don't like watching Tavern Brawl videos, so I'm not going to make them. That is my policy. I have ranked up a little bit, not too much. The ladder at the start of the season is murder for a free-to-play deck, so I'm not going to mess with it too much at the start of the season. I'm recording this at the start of the season. You're probably watching this maybe in the middle, even towards the end, which is bad, but I have a reality of my recording times, and that's just the way it has to be, one way or another. Also disenchanted a bunch of stuff. That is another thing I wanted to show you. I don't want to do things with the deck and the collection that you are not aware of. That is why I try to record anything that I do. I will put it on at the start of the video. Let's open that pack from the Brawl. There's quite a few classic cards that it would be awesome to get. There's a lot of particularly legendaries that will be awesome to have from the standard set. I forget right now exactly what I would like, but believe me, there's a bunch of them in there. And I'm going to just do an arena run. Yes, do an arena run. But first, I would like to... My experience in the ladder has rendered this the cheapest the cheapest priest deck into a pretty lackluster thing, and I was thinking, man, this is just not even working. It's really, really not working. There's no way this can achieve legend, and I'm either going to commit more with the entire get a board, have it beat the enemy. I'm either going to do that, or we might switch to a Divine Spirit Inner Fire real budget deck. It's so very cheap. I don't think it requires any legendary. Then later I might get Lyra or one of those. I will totally spend the gold on a Priest of the Feast, and you know, maybe that has enough options to work. Another would be, it would be real nice to get a Dragon Priest going. So I've been just piling up that dust until I actually make a commitment, but I am still pretty committed to playing with this priest and making priest work. It's one of my favorite classes, so I really want it to work out. One way or another, we're going to do another arena run because that is the free-to-play experience. And there's the priest. The priest, in fact, incidentally, it is the class with which I first got a 12-win arena. So I'm very much tempted to go for it now. I'm going to do it. This is probably going to end in horrendous disaster. I passed up Valera, and that's probably a terrible idea. 5 mana, 5/6 is perfectly fine, even without dragons. But it will be awesome to basically see a dragon pick a dragon right now. Most of the dragons on offer, man, this is terrible. But hey, if we pick an Inner Fire, I'll use this Devil's Sword Egg, I guess. Or I guess I can go with the Bloodsail Corsair to get rid of a bunch of weapons. Great Healing Potion, it's just, it does nothing really. Although it will keep you alive, but it does not do much at all. I think I'm going to focus on just being super greedy with this priest. At least that's what Kriparian tells me to do, and I'm going to listen to him. Silence is okay. So probably should have gone for that 2-drop. Shower Pain, no brainer. Having that early remover is super important. Free from Ember, one of the better arena cards in the game. Mind Games is trash, but it might be better than the Twilight Summoner. This is just so slow. This is deathly slow. So I might go with the Mind Games and get maybe something better. Usually in Arena, there will be a lot of 2-drops. Let's just go with the Surefire Twilight Summoner. I think the Shifting Shade overpowers the Shallow Gravedigger, so Shifting Shade it is. Shadow Visions, what kind of spells? Oh, we have a Free from Ember. This is a no-brainer at all. Charged Devil's Sword, Embrace Darkness is okay. Doomsayer could save my asshole, but the Charged Devil's Sword is fantastic. Northshire Cleric, one of the best, perhaps the best 1-drop there exists. The Socialize, because we got nothing better. Attack Creeper is a fantastic pickup. We want defensive stuff. This is all trash, except the Mind Division is decent. Much more of a late game card. Very much a decent 5-drop, and we get a legendary. These are pretty bad. This is basically a 5 mana 5/4. So I'm just going to get this Leroy Jenkins, and hopefully we get to finish somebody with it. All pretty poor choices. Hopefully the Faceless Shambler will be able to connect with something awesome like this Eldritch Horror. Although the Spirit Lash might be able to vanquish the aggro. Although the Grim Necromancer, this might be the best choice here. I don't know the worth of the Spirit Lash in Arena. It might be really good. Grim Necromancer is a damn solid 4-drop. I'm going to go with it. I will go with the known value instead of the other thing. These are all pretty trashy. I guess the Cyclopean Horror it is. Some good removal versus mediocre cards. This is a valid thing to wonder about, especially since we have so few frees. But the Power Shield is such a solid early game tempo play. That is fantastic stuff. When you have something on the board, that is. These are both 2-drops. I'm going to go for the more greedy option of buffing something that I have. Cabal Chemist is the more greedy option, although the Necro Butthole Mega Beast might have been better. Eternal Servitude it is. We don't want many spells. How many spells do we have? Mind Vision, Power Shield, Shadow Visions doesn't count. Oof. We have a few too many spells already. We don't want that many spells because the Shadow Visions, I want the Shadow Visions to always grab what I want, which is either a removal. So we're going to go with the Scalebane here. It's either removal or Free from Amber. That is what I want that Shadow Vision to fetch. So hopefully we can make it work. Too many 4-drops. Give me less 4-drops, please. This is a okay thing. Not feeling great about this arena already. The Nesting Rock, perhaps. Cold Master, though. I don't think this deck has any draw at all. It does have a few cards that generate cards. It does have the Northshire Cleric. We're really, really wanting to get value of that Northshire Cleric. Many games, I predict, will depend on getting value out of that Northshire Cleric. Then we have the Cabal Chemist and the Shifting Shade for a few extra cards. And we got 0 dragons on offer, do we? Like, none whatsoever. So, not pleased. It's just a 5-mana 5/6. All that being said, I think I would rather go for the big taunt right there. Hey, we got another dragon. Is it worth it against a 2-drop? I think so. Let's just live the dream. Let's just hope that that works out. We're going to get that overlay going. And we're going to try and find our first, hopefully, victim. This is not terrible. I think I'll keep that Mind Vision. It is a somewhat decent thing to do, especially when you're going second. And the Shadow Warpaint, this is a great hand. This is a fantastic hand, as far as I can... Oh. Okay. Unexpected. We have 2 2-drops. Might as well. Right? Yeah, I don't see a benefit to falling behind. So let's do this. Hopefully he doesn't have buff... Blessing of Might for this dude. That'll be very, very upsetting. No, that's fine. Really? God damn it, he does have a freaking buff for it. That is complete bullshit. Let's heal it up, I guess. While playing something that is total BS that he gets to... he totally gets to draw the card. Very disappointing, but, you know, nothing I can do about it. He had a plan, he executed. I guess I could have coined out Shadow Warpaint, but that sounds insane to me. Obviously going face there, and I might go slow here. And just heal up, so... yeah, just Mind Vision heal up. Instead of playing the Crocolisk, I want to keep this Murloc alive. How about that? What you got? Equality! That's a good pickup. I'm happy about that. Little does he know that I have paladin tools in my hand. I shall make all minions equal at my earliest convenience. Actually, at my latest convenience. As far as I can take this equality, hopefully it'll work out nicely. Of course, Priest does not benefit nearly as much as Paladin because he happens to have... Really? Oh, I was about to say, you're not going to throw that guy into a freaking 2-3. You gotta stretch it out a little bit. Haha, you idiot! Yeah, vanquished. To be vanquished with my Shadow War Pain. Don't know if that was the right play. It's the play that I did. I could have thrown this guy into the 3-2 and then just save that Shadow War Pain for something better. He has 3 minions in hand and they 1 equality. Good to know. That's not bad at all. It's really not bad at all.
Reporting for duty.
Pretty easy to kill. These monsters. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do it. Too bad I cannot heal myself. I guess I can. Yeah, this makes sense. It does it though. Wouldn't you rather silence a Tyrion? Wouldn't you rather silence something huge and really inconvenient? I think I am okay losing. Let's do this. Let's do that. And then heal. I am okay losing one of these 2-3s. Come on. It's not that big a deal. I would rather keep this silent for something actually worth silencing. Not that guy. That is not a silenced target. But the Sunwalker is coming out. It should prevent this paladin from going for my weaker garbage. And here I am hoping that he plays something big, but easily handleable with silence. Okay. And I think I will go for leaving this guy at 1. Yeah. Do that. Because it's easier to throw away, and I don't want to... If he has some quick way to destroy this lady, he could easily get to the 2-4. That's alright. That's a Shadow War death right there. Even equality? Nah, that's silly. Yeah, equality's silly. Friendly me now, I was like, oh man, 7-7 taunt. No, not really. 4-5 taunt is decent, and this is about as much better as it can possibly get. Anyway, this guy needs to die. And copying a 4-5 taunt is okay, I think. Alternatively, heal the taunt lady. I'm afraid of equality, so let's take the trades that I can. I mean, he's obviously not going to equality just to kill one thing with his 4-5, but equality consecration is a thing. Pyromancer consecration is a thing. Don't discount such things in arena. Paladin is pretty damn... It's pretty easy for Paladin to get an equality combo because they're both really common. I mean, if you get an equality, it's very easy to get a consecration. Want to buff that. Actually, let's get the potion first. Ooh, that's very nice. Board clear. Hopefully we'll go the entire game without using it. Kill everything. Against Paladin, you want to never leave a board for them to interact with, for them to buff. Yikes. That is a viable equality. I mean, it does destroy most of my board. Nah, that's silly, isn't it? That's kind of silly. Yeah, let's just silence it, go face. And if he has equality consecration, I get boned. It's really all I can do. I think now is the time. Now it's just the time to go face forever. Just go face because I have 6 damage in my hand. I don't think that's a bad idea. If he has equality consecration, well, I am not completely done because I have a Dragonfire potion of my own. That is a fantastic sign. I am very happy that he did that. Because it does mean that he doesn't have many other options. If he doesn't have a taunt now, oof, god damn it. I think that's it. Yeah, this is the equality, right? Because it's 6, 8. Awesome. Let's throw this garbage and go face. Here comes Leroy to ruin your day. I'm so happy I picked Leroy, not the other people. I know, it's crazy. Wow. Bendini the Druid shall not withstand my assault. He probably will. I have played enough arena now to say that I'm almost tempted to auto-concede against Druid. It's between Ultimate Infestation and Spreading Plague is just misery to play against Druid in arena. It is so often, especially in the higher win rates. There's no way I'm playing this Northshire Cleric. This lady is going to give me all of the cards. It's basically my only draw engine in this deck, so we certainly want her to stick around. It would have totally dealt with that I might have been able to heal it. But perfectly fine, just tossing the gadgets and socialite out there to socialize with that horrendous ice monster. Hopefully she will charm him with all the wiles of her weird pink flowery things in her hand. And then they will all both go together to have a fantastic time. And let's see, should I destroy that? I think that's a worthy target, maybe. There's Jade Behemoths to destroy with this Shadow War Pain. And I do have a 3-drop coming out. Let's just Shadow Visions. There's an argument to be made for Shadow War Death, but I'm going to go free for Amber. I'm going to go as greedy as possible. And hopefully I can vanquish the terrible, terrible Ultimate Infestation plus Spreading Plague bullshit from Druid. That's fine. Let's see what kind of potion we get. I'll very much appreciate an AoE. Don't give me a polymorph potion. Polymorph. God damn it. It's the worst there is. The absolute worst there is. And okay, now we're dead. It's over already. Auto concede to Druid, I guess. No, this is not even a Druid thing. This is just me not being able to keep up thing. We can kill one of these guys, but is that worth anything? It's not. We need more bodies on the board. Do we have any AoE at all? No, if we fall behind in the board, we're dead. So, yeah. Not great. Not great at all. Nothing I can do about this other than that just suck my own thumb and just take the loss like a chump. There's nothing I can do about it. If we survive, yeah, there's no way. I don't have even a shower death. We needed some kind of AoE potion from the Cabal. Did not get it. So, I mean, it's not completely lost yet. We might get what? What can I can possibly draw? The Sunwalker might let me survive. Maybe something in his hand might let me survive. Mwop, 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 mwop. Yeah, that's not going to work out. This is over. Shifting Shade. Ooh, yay. Well, I get to kill your taunt asshole that made my life miserable. There's that. Yeah, there's not enough. It's death. You can take the win. Not really, not really.
Not quite what was planned.
It was not quite what was planned. Just take me out of my misery. Ah, yeah, there was zero chance against this. There was nothing I could have done. Seeing that I have zero AoE, perhaps I need to focus a lot more on having tempo early and keeping that tempo, that board. So we're just going to put as much stuff on the board as we can early on and hope for the best. Here's hoping that he has an axe of any description, any kind of weapon. So I'll throw out the River Crocodile first. Nah, we have 1, 2, 4. I think that's a much better line, even though it means that this will do absolutely nothing. But it is a 1-drop onto an empty, hopefully empty board. Even though 0 is being a 0 living up to his name and doing absolutely nothing turn 1 is that really that hard of a decision. Oftentimes, you'll just get a AFK fool and you actually get a free win. So hopefully it will turn out to be that. So Zero clearly has no time for this nonsense. He has decided that this game is not worth his time. Can't truly blame him, I'll be honest with you. Hopefully this will happen again and we get a free win. Ain't going to reject him, man. Oh yeah, watch that rope go all the way down. No contest, nothing happening, not even a totem. Means the man is not at the paladin wheel. So we get a free win. Not really. It could be a disconnect and they... could be a disconnect and they come back. But, I don't know, man. This happens kind of often. Like, way more often than you would think that it should. And I am not complaining at all, man. I'm a free-to-play account. I'm going to take every single victory I can possibly take. What do you want me to do? Concede? Because I want to be honorable? I'm going to do something nice for Zero? I don't think so, Zero. You should earn your freaking wins. Yeah, he has left the game due to disconnect. I feel bad for him. Like, you have my sympathy, Zero, but you don't have my loss. It ain't gonna happen. It is my opinion the power shield is worthless without early games, so we're going to toss it all out and hopefully get something to play early. Like a rock pool hunter. This is a good hand. It's not the greatest hand ever, but it's a pretty damn good hand. Your turn, Maya. Dazzle me with your amazing skills. I do like that we're going first. Always nice. Pretty damn important, been listening to the experts out there or people that might know what they're talking about, and Hearthstone in Arena is quite the thing again. There's a lot of synergies going on. Like, there's some crazy combos you can pull off that I've seen. There was this rogue, man. It was just full-on Jade. It was fully holy crap, Gold Sharpwood, man. I feel bad for you. Full-on. Yeah, this is a decent Northshire Cleric. I am fine just getting one card draw out of it. Full-on Jade. Like, those Jades got all the way up to like 7-7 or something stupid like that. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
I had to be polite. I did play that just right. Thank you so much. This is a very advanced play. I know that it has blown your mind, Maya, but I think that even though these unorthodox methods might be very, very out there, I think they're totally going to give me the victory here. Well, you're going to get Shadow War Paint, and then I get to draw more cards. That's something that I enjoy, and it's going to be something that I do. I would say it's very much a no-brainer here. I could have chosen to develop a little bit more, but that makes no sense to me. If you get the choice to draw more cards with this Northshire Cleric, you should always take the chance unless you're going to lose the board. And I had no danger of losing the board. In fact, I am dominating the crap out of it. So I have pretty damn good prospects for this game. Really, his deck is not looking all that great so far. I am very glad for that. That lady, while annoying, is not too much of a threat. I think this nesting rock needs to happen right now. And we're just going to go face. I don't think there's any value in reducing the health of that. What's the name of it? Ghastly Conjurer. She's not ghastly. She's pretty attractive. I think that I would totally bang her. I mean, she's a little bony on the bony side. It might just be slightly unpleasant to get her in the sack. But I'm not that picky. It's just, you know, just give her a chance. She might be amazing with all them bones. Totally going to rock your world. I don't have any AoE like I have established, which is very upsetting. I think we are ready for this Cyclopean horror to truly visit nightmares upon his person. There you go. And we want more cards. Certainly want more cards, but we have no real way of killing the thing. Keep the Northshire Cleric, draw more cards, or save 4 damage to... I think we're going to draw more cards. I was like, there's a good argument for... You know what, you have enough cards, you should maybe save 4 damage to one of your dudes because now Flame Strike can totally ruin you. But I would rather just draw more forever. Too bad we spent our Shadow War Pain. It was a good thing to do, but too bad it is now not available anymore. Wow, he didn't attack with anything. Why not use the boar? I don't understand. That is so... I mean, it's so vulnerable. Well, the Hosen. I think I'm ready to sacrifice this. No, we won't sacrifice the... We will not sacrifice the hunter. That makes no sense. I mean, not sacrifice it to clear the divine shield, but we will sacrifice the hunter to destroy that boar. And we get to draw 2 cards here. Is that too many cards? I don't think so. There you go. Here, where's my card? Give it to me. That took us weird amount of time. And we could just use the socialite, but I think I would rather hedge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that's 1 more card. It will be 1 too many. There.
Right away.
To the face! Has so many cards in hand. Not good enough for the Draconative operative to get something. Oh yeah, this is a dragon. Oh, that's right, totally forgot that this is a dragon. So we do have 2 ways to enable this guy. I think this guy is going to stay in my hand for a very long time. Because he's really, really angry at the Northside Cleric. This guy's going to stay in my hand so we can maybe activate the other one that I picked, the Bookworm. Okay, that was bizarre. I'm confused about what just happened, but no judging. No judgment here. He's going to discover a thing from his deck. More cards! Yes, I might have them all. Now, let's just get some big, big fat bodies. And I don't want to draw a card, so there's the Tar Creeper for you. I think I'm ready. I'm ready to let go of this Northside Cleric. Don't even know whether it's worth trading or not, but here we are. This board is nearly impossible to dispatch. What would be required? A stolen Dragonfire potion somehow, a Izera Awakens, double Flame Strike, Blizzard plus Flame Strike, a Doomsayer combo. Any of those things will do it, and I don't think Maya can pull any of those out of her ass. So I'm saying her because it seems like a lady's name. So I just go for. Oh jeez. Okay, it's super low on mana, so it was not a big deal. All right, well we continue. Fully overpowering this poor bastard. Destroy that. Yeah, I know. Not enough for lethal, so do that. Heal myself, I guess. It's pretty sad. I'm sorry, Maya. You got super abused. The thing is, if I don't control the board early, there's no way this gets out of control like this. It's very hard to come back on the board with this deck, I think. Oh, man. I mean, not a big deal, but he actually had some way to prevent a bunch of damage. Alright, well, you're now dead. I no longer need to level things up for any purpose, so just get the fast kill, move on to the next. Well played. A curious thing about my 12-win experience with that very first priest that I carried to 12 wins. It was way back when I didn't understand really the differences between, the enormous differences between standard or constructed and arena. We want to coin out something for show. And it's going to be this River Crocodile. And I was like, man, this deck was so great. I got 12 wins with it. I'm going to try it out in Construct to see how it does. I got super trounced with it. This was back with Nax Ramas. I got super destroyed. I was like, I don't get it. Why does it perform so badly? I don't understand. It's like, you idiot. The constructed experience is so much different. It used to be called constructed, now I guess it's standard. Though it's not really. Oh man, wish I had not tossed away those Shadow Visions. It's alright though. It's unfortunate. I'm not going to trade everything I got. That'll be kind of silly. I would rather just get a little bit of face damage right there. And hopefully he doesn't have a way to wipe my board and leave that free 1 Divine Shield on the board. Eternal Servitude is not going to be coming out anytime soon. That's good. It's fine. I forgive you. I forgive you, Lombritico, for playing that. Kind of disappointed.
Applesauce.
What?
Applesauce.
Clearly, applesauce. Yes, indeed, applesauce. What? The Eternal Servitude will be pretty good with the shade. You could argue both ways of save it for when it's really relevant, or if something good dies, such as this Shifting Shade, that gives you an extra card. Ooh, that's very good. It makes sense to cast it now that I will guaranteed get another Shifting Shade. I think that is a fine thing to do. I don't want that to be a... And if it's a counterspell, then so be it. I'll be okay with it. It wasn't. Fantastic. We get another Shifting Shade. Probably a mirror image or a clone. It's great to know that there is not a counterspell in there. Oh, wow, we are one away from getting trounced by that thing. We might want to polymorph that. Or should I just trade what I've got? It's a 6/6. It's intimidating. But then I don't have an additional play. It's probably a mirror image, but do I feel lucky, punk? This is basically getting a mirror board. This is keeping the board. I think I should always keep the board. Seems smart to me. So let's do that. Kill that and then heal the Crocolisk. It seems like I need to hold on to this board by any means necessary, so we're going to go for the more tempo play instead of trading things in. And hopefully it will work out. That is okay, I guess. I mean, it's not great. Ooh, he got a really good one. Really about the highest stats you can possibly get for a 5-drop. 4 mana thingy. So this is an impediment to my progress. Hopefully this is about the lowliest I got. We can trade this Primal Fin, and then I'll play the Chemist. Mirror image? Yeah, mirror entity. And that's fine. I mean, I'm not pleased with it. This will be a free 5, which is complete garbage. So there goes the Chemist with a greater healing potion, which is not terribly pleasing. This is the Cthulhu thing, right? Yeah. But the stats are fantastic for a 5-drop. He got real lucky on that one. Oh, wow. Sure wish I had kept that polymorph now. Kaboom! Perhaps the wrong choice to keep the polymorph. To not keep the polymorph. I gotta play this. No, he'll just kill it with the Bone Mare and just destroy me. Either way. It's not looking good. Discover a second polymorph? No such luck. Wow, this is total trash. This is about as bad as it could have gotten. At least I can heal myself next turn a little bit. I suppose I value a 3/2 more, and we do get to discover a Murloc. Hooray. Yes? And before this all ends in this, I need to trade here. Like, we need to get rid of this thing, and there is no way I can get rid of it if he flame strikes this board. So we gotta trade things in. Hope for the best, really. It was a mistake. I had no way to know that it was a mistake. Oh wow! They're random. He didn't even. He did not even draft that. He just got that at random. Well, that sucks. And that's probably another mirror entity. Let's do this. No, do this. Not a mirror entity, so it's probably a counterspell, which means I die. Yep, counterspell for me. I am dead. Too bad. We try our bestest. If I had kept the polymorph, I had simply needed to trade in the people. And I would have been able to survive that. That feels totally like a throw. feels bad, man. Farley Candle, hopefully he will not completely destroy me. Thing is, though, against Rogue, keep the good 4-drop. No, we need to go ham on getting something on the board, otherwise I will just die horrendously. We get a Crocolisk, I guess that's good. Against Rogue, usually they're pretty aggressive. They have a great means to keep the board clear and their own stuff developed. And since I have no real way to catch up other than a few taunts, this is going to be an uphill battle. Hopefully I will not throw a polymorph away in such a careless manner. Maybe that will teach me a lesson. Not to throw super useful spells at something that I could have easily traded for and continue the card advantage. Oh, hello, sir. Yes, greetings. Hope that you're doing okay, Fairly Candle. I hope that your day is treating you nicely. And all of your dreams come true, except winning this game. I think I'll throw out the Murloc. Get some more face damage in there. Pretty important to keep the Rogue as face damaged as possible. Only second to the Warlock in importance. A lot of people with the standard card back. I appreciate that. I'm so happy about that because it probably means that they are newbies at the game. Very, very pleased to see that all he's done is put out daggers. And we get a Grim Necromancer in the nick of time. Oh, jeez. Oh, boy. If this is a fast game, we'll queue for another. I'm very much hoping for a fast game here. If not, we'll leave it to the next episode. Here comes the Socialite to make my life easier. Oh man, 2 heals. Great stuff. Give me that heal right there. Sacrifice the skeleton. Toss the other 2. There, we get another card. Whenever the Northside Cleric comes out and gets value, those are the games that have this super higher, so much higher win rate. If I don't get the Northshire, just like in Constructor really, if you don't get the Northshire Cleric going, it is so much harder. Unless, of course, your deck is built not to have Northshire Clerics. They're such a staple. Well, that's getting Shadow Word Death. And it's going to be quite the tragedy. Quite the tragedy for Farley Candle. I bet he or she is terribly salty at this moment. I do not blame you, sir or madam. Farley Candle is not having a great time. Hopefully he does not have a super clearing, super amazing tool of destruction. He's just killing the Socialite. I'm okay with this. Everything is fine. I would like to play something that allows me to get another card, and that is a Silver in Hand Knight. Good stuff. There you go. I should have maybe drawn first, but it really does not matter all that much. Really, really oppressive curve in this one. We got pretty lucky with the curve today. And getting 20,000 cards. Not suffering the card advantage situation here. Shadow Strike. Could I also argue for the Cobalt Scalebane for the lethal? Really? Just I think that's a kill out of spite. I don't think that he actually has any prospects of being successful. So this Shadow Visions, we'll play it. I don't think there's anything. Oh, really? You did not give me the Free from Amber. Maybe we can have lethal from the Mind Vision, so I'm going to do just that. And we have a 5-drop to play, so it's not that big a deal. Eh. Too bad. I wanted to end the game right now. Whoopla. Are you giving up, Farley Candle? I will be appreciative of this. There's an argument to say, oh, you should concede right away instead of letting your enemy do whatever he wants. Man, he had a sweet ass combo right there, but not enough, I don't think. Nah, there's not going to be good enough. Just kill you with that, and the Murloc that gets also buffed finishes up the game. I would appreciate not getting owned by Rusty668. I'm going to keep the Northshire Cleric, but I very much doubt I will play it in turn 1, especially since we have this Bloodsail Corsair. I really want to cherish this lady, like it's my very own sex slave on my basement. I mean, my very own girlfriend. She's my waifu, and I'm going to only play her where I can get at the very least one draw out of her. Otherwise, I've really always liked this art, by the way. It's the art in the cards in Hearthstone. There's a lot of talent in there. Some of them are atrocious. They are just hideous. But some others are damn impressive. So this is terrible, and I feel terrible. Nothing I can do about this. Other than going face and hero power pass. Nothing I can do about it. Not going to play this Northshire Cleric. I need to be greedy with it, otherwise I will lose. And I am at peace with that. If I lose because I did not play the Northshire Cleric, well, that is too bad, I guess. I think the higher win percentage will always come, at least in this situation, when I only have the one draw engine to be greedy with this Northshire Cleric. Because anytime that I can protect it, get a bunch of cards from it, has been, every single one of those games has been a win. So, you know, the correlation does not equate causation, but I'm going to assume that there is some kind of winning strategy there. How difficult is it to choose a 2-drop, kill my Bloodsail Corsair? It's not that hard to decide, Rusty668, and therefore you should just maybe pick a thing to do. Or you could, you know, just leave the house, go for a jog, get yourself out of this stupid-ass game that nobody likes. Okay, they have decided not to do such a thing. Well, we're casting Mind Visions. Did he use the coin? He has not used the coin. I have a 1 in 6 chance of this being a coin. And that would be very, very sad. I have no other play though. I would rather not keep this Mind Vision in hand. So let's just do that and get a Polymorph. Sweet deal. We're just going to heal self. Hero Power Pass. Polymorph is great. Maybe I can not throw it into the trash this time around. The board is extremely weak so far. They have Rusty668 has decided to go for, or maybe he had no other choice. But it's all value stuff. Heal self. Low stats. A dude that gives you an extra spell. Nothing that overpowers this board. So the Grim Necromancer, unless he plays something overpowering, this Grim Necromancer is going to be pretty damn good. Even with that buff, it should not be too much trouble. So, looking okay so far. This Grim Necromancer is going to be able to let me catch up a little bit if everything goes well. Some beautiful skeletons. I'm pretty fond of that. This is 4/6 in stats for 4 mana. I will say it's one of the better 4-drops in Arena. Almost, I would say a Yeti is better than this though, because you get the much harder to kill, much more power into it, but it's right up there. It's about neck and neck with the Yeti, especially against a class that cannot deal 1 damage. Even if he decides to Fire Blast one of these fools, that would be a win for me, honestly, because that means that he's only playing a 2-drop instead of developing something big that I cannot handle. For 4 mana, though, I don't think that I will be intimidated by much of anything. And since we have some pretty good removal and then the silence as well, it should be okay, unless he has something incredible in his hand. And then next turn, we should be able to clear the board, in theory. If he doesn't trade, I will trade and I will get a fantastic Northshire Cleric heal. And also the freaking Crocolisk. Oh, that is such a great thing to have. That sucks. That's good. Hopefully he'll choose to not trade. No, he used the coin, alright. That sucks. No question about that. Still not overpowered on this board. I think we need to play the Song Stealer just for having the body. I mean, this does contest, but it makes no sense to me. It sucks that I have to waste the silence like that, but if I don't put something on the board, then I will get totally destroyed. So here comes Birdman. with his incredible idol. He's spelling Golden Frog, apparently. He's taking this frog and swallowing the frog, and that's how he steals songs. This is the lore of this card. This is official stuff. It's on the Warcraft wiki. Look it up. Come on, I dare you. Whoa, man. Really not hedging against that, against the, Nesting Rock. Yeah, we gotta play something. Not hedging against the Holy Nova, this guy, but can't say I blame him. He has some really good tempo here. Hopefully he doesn't have a means to destroy this, such as a Fireball. That would be, I think, the last nail in the coffin here, because I don't have a means to come back. I could have maybe waited until next turn and played this whole thing. No, this is 5 mana. So it would have been a turn 8 play. That would have been idiotic. It would have been just a deal breaker. So hopefully we can get that Mistress of Mixtures destroyed. If I am desperate enough, I will play the Northside Cleric and heal the Mistress of Mixtures. But hopefully it will not come down to that. If it comes down to that, I'm probably already dead. So he has a Polymorph. Instead of it being in the deck, it was already in his hand. This Mistress of Mixtures is probably going to kill me. It will actually deal the last bit of damage here. This is so frustrating. It's terrible. I cannot polymorph any of these things. I mean, it won't do anything. Shadow or Pain. One turn too late. Shadow or Pain. Very disappointing. I think I need... Yeah, we are at that point now. We're at that point now where we need to draw... Wait, 4, 6. That is almost lethal. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and heal. Yeah.
Is someone injured?
I think I'll right heal this thing. Nah, I'll just heal that. That is not good enough. Ah, that is so disappointing. Super. I feel like played this correctly, just got unlucky. This deck has no way to catch up. If he doesn't have lethal in hand, Free for Amber might save me. That's a big might. I might be forced to polymorph the Mistress of Mixtures because I cannot deal with it. Hopefully, I'm hoping here for just one big creature. Nah, he's going for the kill here. Yeah, I'm dead. Warp, top deck that Fireball. 4 wins Arena. Yay. Not much I could have done about that one. I did throw the one with the polymorph. This one, though, nothing I could have done about it. I did everything I could. Too bad. Something I resent is that it shows the amount of gold you get out of the rewards before you click on them. That is taking away a bunch of the magic, man. You shouldn't do that. Let's open the pack. This was a pretty fail arena run. I should have gone with the rogue, the more surefire thing. Or druid. Anytime you see druid, pick an arena because it's going to be the thing that's going to save Uranus for the most part. So we are 30 gold poorer, but one more pack to our collection, I suppose. That was extremely, extremely disappointing. Next episode, probably will do another arena run to hopefully redeem this. I'll probably go to the collection. Let me get rid of the overlay. Go to the collection and create a Inner Fire Divine Spirit deck. It's extremely cheap. I might even throw in there the Acolyte of Agony. If we can buff this guy, we get a lot of health back. I will probably throw in there some Defenders of Argus. That's a pretty damn... Instead, in fact, let's craft them right here. This is a pretty damn good blanket card to have in your collection. So I don't think it's a bad idea to craft that. And the goal, the ultimate goal would be to get enough money for the Karazhan adventure. Get that, I think it's 1400. To get the Priest of the Feast, which is a pretty damn good card. Anyway, hope that you had a good time. That was a pretty horrendous failure of an arena run. But also, I feel like it wasn't my fault except for the one polymorph thing that I blew my load a little too early. Other than that, we just got overpowered by a better deck, better draw. That's about it. So, At least I can have that saving grace of, it wasn't my incompetence. See you in the next one. Until then, just don't let your losses get you down.